Hello, good afternoon everyone. I have a pleasure to be in Rescue Spa today in Philadelphia and introduce you Danuta, being the owner and being this successful, wonderful woman of today, let's say, amazing, and having this spa. Do you want to tell us how long you are having this place exists?
Yes, so we've been in Philadelphia for 19 years, but Mahtab and I, we go back almost 30 years with Biologique.
Absolutely.
Talking about loyalty here.
Exactly, we were talking about that. It wasn't us 30 years ago, but kind of.
Yeah.
We are following up. We are following.
Yeah, I still remember both of us following Dr. Rebalance and learning from original founders.
Absolutely.
And today we're talking about the importance of consistent skincare. So we are like living legends here. No Botox, no injectables, 30 years of PR.
Yeah,
so,
telling that we can do it.
You can do it, yes.
With a good and consistent regimen, because this is something that we were talking about. Of course, the trends, as you were saying, it's so beautifully are changing and coming and going. Skincare is changing, the fashion is changing. Biologique Recherche, we still follow the same regimen. We are starting from the cleanser, going to the light exfoliation and balancing, masking a lot. This is, I think, this is one of those steps in our regimen that is surprising a lot of people. They ask us, why do you mask so much?
Well, the story with BR is super comprehensive. And there is not that many skincare lines that you have a beautiful cleanser and a toner that balances the pH, and then a plethora of masks that you can play with, and basically the serums that are like artist tools. You can mix them together. You can make your own products, your own kind of concoction, and then the moisturizers. So the choices are big. That's why you need a esthetician to kind of help you navigate this skincare world, and that's why we're here. That's why Rescue Spa is here. You can always get a consultation. We're here to answer many of your questions. We have received the questions already, and whatever we can read and can answer, we're going to try that. We have Sally helping us to narrate here, so she can pitch in, and so the consistency is the key. I always say I've never went to bed with my makeup on. So on the most tired night, I always remove my makeup. So cleansing off that grime of the day is super important, and then balancing with a toner, and then just putting on the mask. To me, it's like meditative and essential.
That's absolutely right. And you know, we have this question very often that cleanser, can I use a cheaper cleanser? Can I save on the cheap cleanser? You know, I'm in this opinion that every time of course there is other good cleanser sometimes that we can allow, but not good cleanser is destroying the regimen. Part of it, we lose some of the benefits of what is following. Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with cleansing, of course. Everybody knows that. I usually double cleanse, and for me, cleanser is essential, and it's like the starting point of your treatment. So it's already a treatment. So using like a milky cleanser, gentle cleanser that doesn't overstrip. I think 95% women don't cleanse properly, don't spend enough time, don't allow the cleanser to penetrate, or use a wrong cleanser basically for their skin. And with being consistent, cleanser is like the step one. So then once we finish our cleansing, then we go to a toning version. So maybe you can tell us about your travels with which P50. That's the question. Which P50 I should use?
Yeah, we have many P50s now. As you remember how many we had when we started?
Oh yeah.
We had only one.
Super strong.
Then the second one came up because we had more sensitive skin and we were more we wanted to more focus on the aging, and now we have many to be able to adapt in different country as well as different skin type and skin condition, which is amazing because we have milder one now. It's not, we can definitely combine it better with other cosmetic products, what we were not able to do before, and also more sensitive skin. There is more and more sensitive skin, and unfortunately those sensitive skin need more care, but they need balancing. They absolutely need balance.
And I think a lot of people now use very active skincare, use retinols, use vitamin C and things like that, and there's always a question, can I use P50 with that? Yes, you can. You might need to do a milder version of P50, and also, you know, our skin going through cycles. We go through hormonal cycles, we go through a different weather, different climate, different time of the day, and it's great to alternate. So there are a few versions of P50 that you can alternate, one in the morning, one at night, right?
Absolutely.
Some of them you can alternate seasonal. You start maybe with something milder and then build it up to use more potent. And then there are different, you know, times of your life and your needs. You know, as I'm getting older, my skin is much drier, so I definitely need something gentler and
vitamin.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more nourishing. Yeah.
Absolutely. And of course,
how often should somebody get a facial?
Well, in my opinion, facials are best every 4 weeks. Kind of, we like to say 4 to 6 weeks, but 4 weeks, it's the 28 days. It's more or less tapping into that skin regeneration cycle. Most skins regenerate around between 28 to 30 something days, depending on your age and your skin type. And if you're tapping into that cell regeneration, if you are really, you're really encouraging the cell renewal, you really maximize the elasticity of the skin. This is, for us in Biologique, it's maximizing what your own skin can do. Rather than, you know, rigid faces, over-injected, you know, not moving or anything like that. Nothing against, you know, low injectables, but like if they become rigid, you know, skin rigid is not that great. So we think about maximizing elasticity, maximizing skin ability to renew itself.
And absolutely coming on the injectable, and of course people who are doing more injection and more aggressive treatment, they need more facials.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
yeah, what is facial today, it's not what it was. We are not just cleaning the skin, we are really treating the epidermis. And this is very, very unique, because now if we need to go over to have more action, we can even cut this epidermal cycle instead of 28 days and do 2 treatments in a month.
Oh wow, of course.
Just to boost the result.
Yes.
And we see really, really amazing result by cutting this epidermal cycle and getting to a better result, and much interesting. But as you say, to have a natural look now with lip kiss, for any person who's having a lip injection, they definitely need to do the lip kiss once a week, and it's going to change the texture of the lips, the quality of the injection, the
prolong the life of the injection. Yeah,
absolutely.
So yeah, so basically, if you are having like the hyaluronic acid injectables or even Botox, taking care of your skin, taking care of the surface, so the skin is not dry, so it prolongs the life of your treatment. Same with lasers. So I think facials are just here to stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need more.
And more.
We need to take more time for ourselves, and we need to, now around Valentine's, we need to ask ourselves, what did we do today for us? And the facial is that amazing time to take time for you, and off the phone for an hour, somebody's doing magic on your face.
Treating
and
you, a real treat.
yeah, it's incredible. Well, you can, you know, spend time talking to your esthetician and sharing, or you can just be quiet and just enjoy the moment and sort of like it's like meditation.
So I know you touched on this earlier, but for somebody with sensitive skin, is there things or part of the routine that they should or shouldn't do? Is there any recommendations at all for like super sensitive?
There is always good answer, good product for a sensitive skin. It doesn't matter how sensitive is the skin. Today, we do have specific facials. We do have a specific products for the most sensitive skin. And something that I'm hearing a lot, and that it's unfortunate, a lot of doctors are telling that we cannot treat sensitivity or rosacea. We cannot treat the redness. We can treat it with medication. But we do have results every day on people with rosacea, with redness, with, of course, when it comes to the extreme, they need medication, they need to see a dermatologist. We encourage them to be followed by dermatologists, but definitely when it comes epidermal, we are here for them. We have wonderful results, we can treat it, and we can say we can magical results sometimes on people who didn't have any result with the medication.
It's customizing. So somebody with more sensitivity, they need to take time to acclimate to more active products and more active ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where, you know, in Biologique we have the biosensible line that allows, you know, you calm the skin first and kind of balance the skin. That's where the pH balancing is super important. It's good to follow, in my opinion, when you have sensitive skin, follow one regimen where Biologique stands out for, because you're not making a cocktail of different companies, different lines, and kind of, you know, almost have like that skincare buffet that can make your skin even more sensitive. So going on like a simple regimen, something that is, cooling, soothing, and acclimating. And then you can, you know, it's progressive. So you add something stronger, you add a little bit more potent ingredients as you go. And the same with the facial and skincare treatments. You're not going to be the candidate for like the strongest peels and microdermabrasions right away. But with time, you can build it up. You can build it up to use more active products and active treatments.
When should somebody start using eye cream?
Oh, I started when I was like teenager.
I think I started at 18 or 17. I don't remember.
Me earlier. I had older sisters.
Oh,
and I was obsessed with skincare always. So. And I lived in Poland where the climate is super harsh. So if you don't put anything on your skin, it's like you're parched. So yeah, in Poland, using your skincare is like practically inherited.
And very, very important to use a specific product for the eye contour.
Oh yeah.
Because we can hear it every day again. People using the same cream, not using the proper eye cream. I think this is not a big investment. This is this eye cream worth to be a good eye cream always.
Yeah, I believe you have to take care of your skin from the chest up, differently than the rest of the body. But one should take care of the skin everywhere. Exfoliation, hydration, moisturizing, super
head to
important.
toe, and we have P50 from head to toe. Definitely do that.
So this viewer is in her 50s and she does use retinol, and she wants to know what is the best serum from Biologique to use to alternate with her retinol or use with her retinol.
Something soothing like elastin or amniotic will always be and promoting hydration, because when you are using retinol, your skin is generally dehydrated, and you need to replenish that on the surface of your skin. You have to constantly rebuild healthy skin. So retinol might be promoting that. And then you have to rehydrate. So oftentimes it's even recommended to use with moisturizer. So if you're using retinol, you probably need much more skincare, layer more serums, use more creams than you don't.
Absolutely, I was going to say.
It's like a little bit like, oh, I'm using retinol. No, but then that's fantastic. Then you need more serums, more layers, more moisturizer, finishing serums, masking, like Mask Vernix for retinol users. Mask Vernix is heaven.
Absolutely, because it will continue at least the effect. But if they don't want to use retinol or they want something similar, boosting and stimulating, we do have as well the MC110 or the 3R serums. Those two serums are kind of naturally working to stimulate the cells regeneration, boosting the exfoliation more than the P50, which is used every day, which can be a good alternative.
Yeah, the boosters in Biologique are something very rare that Biologique only has it, and they're probably a little bit underappreciated for like die-hard Biologique lovers. It's pretty common, but otherwise in the bigger skincare world, not many people talk about boosters, and the booster in BR is a product like MC110 that you use after P50, and you apply that. You go through, like, you can use it probably for a month. You can take a break, you kind of like skin cycling there, and then or use it only in specific areas where you're drier. It gives like a plumping, firming, just a kind of renewed skin result. It's super amazing. Yeah, MC110 is my fave.
You actually answered that next question. So using P50 with retinols and things, so how to incorporate exfoliating with it.
Yeah.
So the another one is this viewer uses PIGM, and she wants to know if there's a specific serum she should be using with PIGM, P50 PIGM, or what's your thoughts on that?
If pigmentation is an issue, the PHAM serum and the cream and the PHAM P50, if you have a whole routine and regimen, I think you go and stick to it, because here we're talking about consistency. It's not one time. It's like really going through the system. So at least 2-3 cycles of the skin, cycle. So 3 months, I would say, and then see how that benefits. That's when we need to really assess the skin. We are way too quick to say, oh, I don't like this. This is not working for me, or I try that. No, we need to really kind of convince ourselves we have to give it all. Allow this, even if you go and start working out, one time going to the gym, you might not like it. Most people like you're sore the next day. So, but if you give it a time and kind of convince you and work through it and enjoy that process, which pigmentation, if you're like really sticking to it for 3 months, you are guaranteed to see results.
Absolutely, this is the full regimen. It's not only all the PIGM either.
Yes.
We will also rebalance the skin in the first place, and there is step by step of treatment. We need to rebalance the skin, we need to boost it, then we need to rebalance it again, we need to soothe it, then we need to rebalance it again. That's why it's a long process, 3 to 6 months, definitely for the pigmentation.
Let's not forget about
wonderful.
Let's not forget about PHA mask. Oh my God, that's like a saver. And it's like a collagen sheet mask type of thing, and it's just super brightening.
It looks too easy to be true, but it works so well, and definitely to the follow-up of the treatment, and as a treatment by itself, as a home care, it's really, really an amazing product.
Another P50 question. You spoke about this earlier, how we can alternate different variations of P50 day and night. If somebody's using the same formula, both AM and PM, when should they know to change or like use a different formula? Should they? Like, when do they know? How can they tell?
They can switch it based on the season.
Change of season, I would say.
Change of season is great. Climate, let's say you are on the East Coast and then you're going to Arizona, you probably need a different you probably need a different P50 in Arizona than in New York or Philadelphia. And I think it's, you know, after what we talk about the 3 to 6 months, I think it's good to switch, just so the skin doesn't, you know, doesn't hit the plateau.
I always tell that whenever we can eat the best food, but if we do eat the same thing every day, our body will reject it at one point.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with our skincare. It's good to switch to change ingredient. The same thing with the P50. It's nice to switch it when you finish it, going back and seeing our specialist, asking for what is the best at this moment for the skin would be the best. Or of course having a consultation always help to choose the next P50, the next cream, or switching serums with the same cream. We are building really a nice regimen usually when we do the consultation.
Building better skin, that's VR.
Which is the VR.
Regimen. What are the proper steps from beginning to end to a Biologique regimen?
Double cleansing. Double cleansing. In the evening especially. Think about we're wearing sunscreen. Usually I'll say sunscreen is usually like waterproof. It needs that double cleansing. Okay, so double cleansing, proper P50, booster, mask, ideally 2 masks to alternate or to mix together or to put different masks around the eyes, eye patches. Remove all of that. You don't apply P50 again. A lot of people have that question. After removing a mask, you're applying quintessential serums, and those are targeted serums proper for your skincare concerns. So if you're thinking elasticity and hydration and plumpness, you have the elastin, you have the collagen serum, you have amniotic, and many. And then a treatment cream. In the evening, I usually like a brown-based creams. Or I mean any cream that is great for you, for your concerns. Like older skin might need different moisturizing than the younger skin, and different concerns, different skin types and skin conditions. And then finishing serums. So drink a lot of water, smile, and go to bed. Be grateful.
The last question is, where can I buy Biologique in New York?
Rescue Spa?
Rescue Spa.
Rescue Spa, we are located on East 19th. Yes, between Broadway and Park. It's a great location.
Thank you very much
Thank
for all of
you.
you being here. Thank you for having us. We are so happy to be here again here. It was a long time, and I hope to be here again, and good luck with all the beautiful work you have done.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy. Bye. Is there any harder thing than sitting?